All right, ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Gentlemen, kindly remove your caps as we join last year's Rockford BMX 2024 track champion team, Fly Zone. All right, nice job, guys. Let's hear it, folks. Fly Zone, your 2024 Rockford BMX #1 team. Nice job, guys. Hey, riders, parents, listen up for today's riders meeting. All right, guys, we're going to dial in a couple things in registration, get us set up for the day, and we'll be good to go. First go-round coming up soon. Well, guys, we got some new designs down in the merch store, Red Roof Building down there next to concessions. That's stocked up. Down there, see Troy. If there's something you want to see in there, let them know. Adult sizes, youth sizes. I think we've got a couple hoodies in there. So stop down and see Troy. Looks like we got Sassy Mac in the house again, serving up that world famous mac and cheese. Cone Ice in the house. Get down there and visit them. Well, we got some time. And yeah, stand by. We'll be ready to go here shortly. All right, guys, we're having a little programming error in registration, getting that sorted out. In the meantime, we're going to run a 10-minute practice for 13 and under, 10-minute practice for 13 and over. 12 and under, we're going to run you guys first. We'll let you on the track for another 10 minutes while we're waiting. Something to do while we wait. So 12 and under, we'll let you guys on the track for a couple more practice laps. 10 minutes, 12 and under. Yeah, guys, again, we're going to run a short practice. A little different way to pre-register this year, so working on a couple of the bugs with that still. So let you guys on the track, eat up some time here, about 10-minute practice. And then we'll be ready to go. So open practice, guys. 12 and under, we got you on the track now. 13 and over, we'll get you up there after. So yeah, guys, sit tight. Motos are not live quite yet, so sit tight. That'll be coming up here in the next couple minutes. Again, motos are not live. Sit tight. That's coming right up. All right, guys, motos are live. RockfordBMX.com. RockfordBMX.com. All right, guys, we got 13 and over on the track right now. Another minute of that, and first go-rounds will be coming up here. Riders, go ahead and start heading back to staging. First go-rounds, head back to staging. We'll be ready to go here in just a minute.
Thank you.
All right, guys, roll it on out. That's going to do it for open practice. And yeah, first go-rounds coming up here, guys. Head on back to staging. First go-rounds, head on back to staging.
We'll see what Stephanie wants, because it's really going to be Stephanie, the one that doesn't have one.
Make way for Linda. Make way for Linda.
Oh, come on.
That sounds like a cover band from the 80s. Make way for Linda. You ever heard of that band? Make way for Linda? Great band. Yeah, guys, looking at 66 motos today. Good stuff. Just a reminder, this Wednesday night, we will be racing this Wednesday night. So Be prepared for that Wednesday night under the lights. And again, last year we upgraded the LED system here. So all brand new LED lights. Excited to see you guys out here Wednesday night. Check out that newly lighted BMX track. So Wednesday night, racing under the lights. Guys, stop on down there, Red Roof Building. See Troy. He's got a bunch of new T-shirts down there, some hoodies. I know he's got a bunch of small size hoodies, so anybody needs a hoodie to keep warm out there. Stop down and see Troy. Again, we got Sassy Mac in the house. Kona Ice is in the house. Stop down and see them. Keggles Bike Shop's down there. For all your Go Fast needs, stop down and see Mike, Steph, and Kevro. They'll get you dialed in, going fast. And again, I'm going to keep saying this all afternoon here, guys. Check those number plates. Check the plates. Check the plates. Make sure you have the correct number on those number plates, guys. I'm not going to say it enough today. We had a lot of wrong numbers last week. A lot of novice riders, and we know you guys don't understand the numbers change, but check those plates. Make sure you have the correct numbers on the plates, guys. We appreciate it. All right, 6 and under local open Moto 1. We got them locked and loaded up there. Nelly B.
You're doing this for this one here, you're going to write.
Always got to have the thumbs up from Nelly B up in the gate. All right, getting a second to get the chutes stocked up back there. All right, Moto 1, 6 and under, local open, locked and loaded. Hanson Mack and Madman Max Hudson. We'll see how many times I can say that wrong today. Here we go. Well, yeah, gate is down, and we're rolling Moto 1 on the track right now, 6 and under, local open. Again, we got Beckham Hansen, Connor Mack, and Madman Max Huston. That is a tongue twister. I will say that wrong numerous times today. Total points race coming down that second straightaway. 4-bike. Hansen out front right now. Pedal Work BMX. Guys all the way here from Appleton, Wisconsin, racing the rock today. Things going his way out there right now. Hansen on that top spot. Single file style. They go down that 3 straightaway. In and out of that final turn and down the back straight. Guys, check out that track. It is dialed in smooth and fast today. I know Jake and the boys were out here every night last week working on that track. So shout out to Jake as always for getting this track dialed in for race day today. We got a little drag race going on here. Moto 1, nice and early, 156. Connor Mack, the Mack attack. He's going to get it done out there and take the 2. Hudson's going to get a 3 out there in Moto 1. 2 on the track, 7-8 local open. Coming in hot, Denson, Nabitz, James, Shanahan, Waldron, Brookeneer. 11 bike, 1 bike. Got a little drag race going on. We're taking both of them. Ooh, the 11 bike. He got it for the bragging rights. The Hunter, Cookie Man, Brookeneer. Both moving on a Moto 2. Moto 3 out there, 9-10 local open. First rack of 2. This is Moto 3, Hoover, Cragen, Pearson, Thompson, Imormino. Oh, that back wind on the back straightaway. I think it's headwind on the back straightaway. Looks like the 1 bike's going to cruise on through with the 12. Hey, I need a track official down here. Matt Nalen. Can we get a sandbag on the tarp over here? That wind is just wanting to blow it on the track. Second rack out there, 9-10 local open, Moto 4, Cox, Christensen, Abitz, Teague, and Hood. Coming back this way, looking for 2. It's going to be 8 wide in that 9-10 local open main event. Oh, yeah. 2 more moving in, the Nag 2, Grayson Cox, and the 25, Levi Teague, both moving on. That was Moto 4, 9-10 local open, second rack. 11-12 out there, Moto 5, Nayland, Buccaneer, Ceresa, Dawson, Max Stewart, Lawrence, and Ferry out there. Portage, Indiana in the house. We got a lot of out-of-towners in the house today. Looking for 3. World 4, 44, and the 9 moving on. Nayland, Rocket Ray, and you heard me right, the World 4. The Z-Man, Zaid Buccaneer, moving out on the Moto 5. 6 out there, 13-14 local open, first rack on the track. Moore, Melendez, Bale, Miller, Espinoza, and Gray. Heading out of that final turn on the back straight, looking for 2. It's got to be the 11 bike out there. Miller time! Oh, no, we got 2 Miller times in the house in one day. I don't know what we do about that. Hot Sauce Espinoza taking that 2 out there, Moto 6. Second rack, 13-14 local open, 7 on the track right now. Suter, Rivera, Beard, Norse, and Wettendorf. Looking for 2 more. Again, this one's going to be 8 wide. Nag 14's in there, Wettendorf. Followed by the 6 of Beard. Thanks, Maddie. Appreciate it. A little windy Cindy out here today. 15-16 local open, Moto 8, Lakota, Takanaga, Finkboner, Niesman, King, Powers, Imormino. As we head on down that third straightaway. Well, you know who it is, the locomotive. Lakota, keeping it dialed, keeping it smooth. He's in there with a 1 of 3. Gold Cup 3's in there. King and the L bike. Takanaga, shout out to Josh King if he's in the house. Well, number 9 on the track right now, 17-20 local open. Beard, Lang, Massage, Bennett. Well, we all know this guy, the Cyborg. Julian Massage, factory S squared colors. He's going to cruise on through with that 1 qualifying spot available here in round 1. I like the new kit, Julian. Looking smooth. Moving on, Moto 10, 8 and under girls cruiser. Got Michelson, Sunshine, and Rainbows. Coming down that 2 straightaway, Gold Cup colors out front in a hurry. It's got to be Sunshine, Walgren. Oh, yeah, she's got Michelson hot on her heels here in the 16 bike. Michelson trying to reel in that low point. And we got Rainbows sitting 3, coming down that 3 straightaway. We like to do the smile checks for Rainbows. You will never see a young lady that smiles more than that one. I put my life on it. Rainbows hanging tight in that 3 spot, coming back this way. Gold Cup 2 color. Sunshine. Sunshine. She's smiling too. 16 bike. Michelson gets a 2. Rainbows, smile check. Just making sure. Just making sure. If she's not smiling, we got a real big problem on race day. We got to make sure. 15-16. Coming back this way. Ooh, bar to bar. Across the line. And to the stripe. 11 bike. Matahano going to get it done. Shanahan gave her a run there. Gifford's going to hang tight for the 3. Keep an eye on that one. 15-16 girls cruiser. That's going to be a heater today. 21-30 out there, Moto 12. Wynn, Basage, Melton, Baisley, and Woodby on the track right now. It's got to be Basage. Gold Cup 2 colors out front. S squared, Illinois. Coming back this way. I think that's Baisley out there in the 2 spot on that 1 bike. She's going to bring it on in for that second qualifying spot of 2 out of Moto 12. 13 out there, 8 cruiser, Hudson, Wallace, Ike. Another total points race. Got Fly Zone colors out front right now, the Gap Man. When are we going to get the national anthem out here? Is he ready? Has he been practicing? All right, I'll check in next week. Tell him to bring it with him. You got to be thrown into fire. That's how it happens. 7-14. Wallace coming back this way. He's going to get the low point. Kevin Hudson. And Ike will get a 3 out there in Moto 13. 14 on the track right now. 9 cruiser. Sullivan. Wodarczyk and Cox. Apologies if I butchered that last name. Little drag race. Nag 4. Cox going to get the low point. How would you pronounce that last name? We got a W, a Z. Jaden. We're going with Jaden. Sullivan. Yeah, we'll have to figure that one out. I got to ask Google to pronounce that for me. 10 Cruiser, 15, coming back this way, looking for 1, that 2 bike, Castile Pearson. He knows how to get it done at the Rock. He's going to take that one and only qualifying spot there, Moto 15. 16, 12 Cruiser, Cartwright, Henderson, Dunn, Michelson, and Hedger. In and out of that final turn, down the back straightaway we go, looking at 2 spots up for grabs. 17 bike, coming back this way in a hurry. He's going to cruise on through with a 5, Hunt and Hedger, and Henderson both moving on. 17 out there, 15 Cruiser, Norris, Henderson, Heupel, Henderson. Looking for 1, that 14 bike, Copy Henderson, taking that one and only qualifying spot. Out of 15 Cruiser, Moto 17, 18 on the track right now, 17, 20 Cruiser. Andrews, Henderson, Fortner, Mock, Ferguson. That's got to be the 1 bike, Mangler colors out front right now, Ferguson getting things done. Coming down that back straightaway, I think that's one-way colors. Henderson. On the A bike, he's going to take that 2-2 out of Moto 18. 19 out there, 51, 55, Cruiser in the house. This is Moto 19, Elkin, Wright, Hiltz, Pulaski, and Riley. Well, got it. Bigfoot Bill, I don't know where he went, but he's not out there right now. Smokin' Joe out front right now. Check out those throwback Sundance jerseys. That's pretty cool. See that, George? Good stuff right there. Smokin' Joe. Check it out right now. He's coming down that back straightaway looking for 2. We got Riley in that 2 spot. He's got company. Oh, 3rd place rider trying to pull the trigger. Here we go. Cross the line and to the stripe. Riley going to hold on to it at a 19. Hiltz and Riley both moving on. 20 out there, 56, 60 Cruiser, Hanson, Melton, Mayfield. That's got to be Melton out front right now. Going for that low point, Melton. Coming down the back straightaway, Mayfield in the 2, the best dressed man in BMX. Yeah, Mark. Mayfield's going to get a 2 out there, Hanson a 3. Mark was out here, I believe, every night last week getting this track dialed in. And boy, let me tell you, it's smooth. Hey, we're looking for Bryson Clark. Bryson Clark, 272 bike. You're a 5 and under novice. I think that's a new rider, so we're going to give you a second here. We got him? Nelson, is that a brand new rider up there?
Jet Jones is a brand new rider.
All right, we got him. Guys, we got a brand new rider out there, 272 bike. You guys got a little love for 5 and under novice? Now's a good time to let them hear it.
Jet Jones is new today, too.
Jet Jones, that's another new one out there. Jet Jones in the gate, guys. We got a lot of new riders out here.
First day off of the Strider.
His first day off the Strider bike. Jet Jones, here we go. Well, yeah, gates down, 5 and under novice. They're like bumper cars out there. Coming down the drop. Here we go. That's real hair coming out of that helmet in the top spot. He grew it out all winter for opening day out here at the Rock. Scuduto, Whitlow, St. Vincent, St. Clair, Jones, Clark, Mack, and Weagle. Oh, yeah, in and out of Bermzilla we go, headed down that 2 straightaway. That's got to be the 200 bike out front right now. 270 bike, Landon St. Clair in the top spot. Oh, the 272, Bryson Clark in the 2 spot. Brand new rider. I think this is his first lap ever, looking at a qualifying spot for the mains. Yeah, 270 bike, St. Clair out front right now. Byron, Illinois in the house. He's checking out on the pack, 5 and under novice. This is going to be a main event to watch here today, folks. Yeah, 270, St. Clair. Coming back this way, trying to hold on to that top spot. He's taking 2 more with him.
Okay.
St. Clair's in there.
You want to tell Jade to get on this side of the fence?
Coming back this way, the 272 bike. Bryson Clark, first lap ever, seeing the mains. Yeah, Clark's in there with a 313. Oh, Iris Whitlow held on to it by an eyelash, I think. Man, hey, Jade, make sure you come on the other side of the fence. Oh, she's helping her.
It's a slippery slope, though, because we know what's going to happen.
6 novice coming back this way. Looking for 3. 126 bike. Wins in there. 139. Saucy Brossy gets the 2 spot. Along with the 531. Cash Tingham. All moving on in 6 novice. Man, these novice classes today. These are going to be heaters. Look at this. We're 3 wide in turn 2 here in 7 novice. Lance King, Macias Newton. Heading down that 3 straightaway. Looking at 1. And the battle's up front. Anybody's race here in 7 novice. Oh, yeah. In and out of that final turn we go. Bumping bars out of turn 3. Oh, here we go. Second place rider. Got a good line going down that back straightaway. Again, 1 spot up for grabs. Who's it going to be? Oh, the 239. Nice race out there, guys. How about these novice classes? Woo! Guys, good reminder, something to tell your riders, that line on top of the tabletop before the finish line, once you cross that line, you can't move over. You got to stay in a straight line. Nice job, 7 novice. Following that rule, Gold Cup 2 is coming back this way, and 8 novice taking that one and only qualifying spot in Moto 24. Yeah, guys, that line on top of the tabletop, the back straightaway, once a rider crosses that line, they cannot impede from that line to the finish line. They cannot impede. They got to stay in a straight line. And we're looking for it up here. We'll call it. 9 novice, 25 out there. O'Leary, Roby, Cadilla, Hood, Rodriguez, Bale, Ledarchik, and Hall. Looking for 3 riders moving on here, 9 novice. So we bring it back this way, across the line. We go into the stripe. I think that's Peyton Cadilla. Got that brand new chase he got down at Kegels. Looks pretty fast to me. 156 is in there, followed by the 28, Lauren Bale. All moving on out of Moto 25. 26 out there, 10 novice. Looking at Tim Hinderleiter, Rader, and Williams. Oh, that's got to be Zay out front right now, 217 bike. Also, another brand new bike that left Kegel's Bike Shop last week. I don't know, Kev. Those bikes from Kegel's look a little bit faster. I'm just kidding. Zay got things going his way out front right now, 217 bike. Williams coming back this way. What do you think, Zay? How's the new bike? Nice and fast, nice and dialed? Looks like it to me. 11 novice. 27 out there. Max Wayne, Wick, Reuter, Permitten, and Jenkins. Looking for 2. Top 2 moving on. I got Kegel's Bike Shop colors out front. Oh, pumping bars all the way around turn 3. I think that's Sassy Pants Swain out front again. What has gotten into her out here? Man, Sassy Pants. Getting things done out front. 39 bike, Elizabeth Wick taking that second qualifying spot. Sassy Pants. I asked her what she did all winter. She said, nothing. Looks like it worked. 13 novice, 28 out there. Cadilla, Manley, Hayward, Nelson. Looking for 1. Coming down that back straight away. Fly Zone colors coming back this way. It's got to be Mackay, Manley, 160 bike. Guys, team points. Team points start today. Track points start today. So every lap counts out here in the mains. 15 novice, 29, Bungie, Velarde, Crane, Bruner, Greathouse. Oh, yeah, Rockford BMX jersey out front right now. It's got to be Alexander Crane on that 148 bike. Got things going his way as we bring it down the back straightaway. Crane looking for that 1 or 2. Crane's in there. Ooh, it's going to be a battle come main event time. I'm calling it. Gage Bruner taking that second qualifying spot. Not far from the first. 26:35. We're going to be 8 wide main event time. 2 racks of them out there. Bloom, Tubbs, Russell, Whitby, and James on the track right now. We got Todd Tubbs racing today. All right. Yeah. Todd, you still got it. Still got it. 485 bike. Tubbs is in there with a 1 or 2, followed by the 267. Colin Russell, both moving on. Good to see Todd Tubbs back on a bike. Looking smooth out there, Todd. 26:35, second rack. Roby, Lance, Russell, Perkins. Looking for 2 more. And again, this 26:35 novice main event going to be 8 wide. I guess so. Oh, man, she's putting a hurt on him, too. Here we go. Oh, Roby trying to hold on to it. 266 in the 40. She gets it done. Wow, Russell and Roby moving on. Gianna racing a 33-year-old today. Nice work out there. Man, 46.50, 32 on the track right now. Rodriguez, Dossier, Hanson, Barnes. Looking for one. Oh, rider down on that back straightaway. Man, we'll get him checked out. Looking for one. It's going to be the 693 bike, JT Barnes. Got 6 in or out there, total points race. Moto 33, Rogers, Hudson, Mack. That's got to be the Miracle Girl out front right now. Mira Rogers out front right now. She's looking to hold on. $15 bike out there, going to get the low point. The Gold Cup 1 with a 2, and Mack 156 bike. He's going to get the 3 out there, Moto 33. 7 intermediate. 8 wide here. First go around of Moto 34. Dempsey, Hudson, Blakely, Rogers, Hassan, Lakota, St. Vincent, and Cowboy Bauer out there in this one. Let's see if he's got the boots on. I love when he wears them, but it's okay if he doesn't. I don't know. I couldn't walk in those things. I don't know. I races BMX in them. Well, yeah, we got a Red Rock 1. Kevin Hudson in the house. He's going to get the 1 of 3, the 175, the Cowboy, and 18 of the Mini Locomotive. All moving on.
175 and 18. Yes.
8 in on the track right now. Moto 35, Wallace, Abitz, and more. Total points action here in 8 inners. We head out of that final turn. I think that's Wallace. On the top spot, Wallace coming back this way. The Gold Cup 2 of a Bits in the 2 and more in the 3. Single file style. That's how it's going to go. Wallace, a Bits, more, 1, 2, 3. 9 inner, 36 out there. Christensen, Barnes, Action, Jackson, Porter. So, yeah, Rip Colors in that 3 spot as we head down that back straightaway. Boosted colors out front. It's got to be Action, Jackson. Oh, no! Oh, man, pile up on the first straightaway. We'll get them checked out. 79 bikes coming through with a low point here out of 36. The 8 bike, Christensen with a 2, and Barnes will get a 3. Oh, man, all kinds of chaos. Rockford, where are you guys at? 11 intermediate, no joke out here. Everybody's getting back up to their feet. Let's give them a little love out there. Man. 37. Coming back this way, looking for 3. We got the 65 bike, the Wild Man. 16 bike, Ferry. He's in there. And the 37 bike of Geiger Tingham. There's always something going on when it's a Wild Man moto. Yeah, coincidence. Hey, we're looking for Jace Watson. Jace Watson. Oh, you guys got a little more for him? Let's get him going out there. Tough break. 11 intermediate. Guys, the best part about BMX, there's always another lap. We'll see you guys second go-around. Keep an eye on that one. 37 second go-around. That is going to be a heater. 38, gates down, 12 inner. Christensen Myers, the Hawk Lane. Check out Hawk Lane out there. Custom wrapped helmet. Oh, yeah. Coming down that 2 straightaway, we got the State 5, Easton Myers in the top spot. Hawk doing a little shopping out there in the 2. Hawk Lane trying to reel him in on that 2 spot. Christensen on the 3. And, man, that wind is no joke today. Myers coming down that back straightaway, State 5. Looks like he's going to get things done out there with a low point. Hawk trying to hold on to the 2. Hawk Lane. That's such a tough-sounding race name. Hawk Lane. He's like, I know. 45. Christensen will get the 3 out there at a Moto 38. 39 on the track right now. 13 inner. Norse, Scaduto, Bale. Oh, Norse and Bale got a battle going on up front right now. Oh, look at this. High-low move. Textbook. Coming down that back straightaway. Bar to bar. Here we go. Who's going to get the low point here in 39? 150. Oh, the 80 got it done out there. Logan Bale. Norse will get a 2. Scaduto a 3. Guys, keep an eye on 13 inner. That will be a battle all afternoon. Wow. 14 inner out there, 40. Suter, Watson, Barnes, Espinoza, Rivera. There's the Joker. I was wondering where he was at last weekend. Joker, he's back. Got a battle going on up front. Top 2 moving on. Suter's going to make it happen. Coming back this way, 37 bike of Suter and the 34 Hot Sauce Espinoza. Both moving on. 41 out there right now, 15 intermediate. Niesman, Holloway, English, and Klatt. Yeah, it's got to be the 110 bike. Mason Niesman, Rip Colors out front right now. Heading in and out of that final turn. Yeah, guys, here in the next couple weeks, you'll start seeing everybody's new jerseys for the 25 season. I'm excited to see what everybody's looking like. I know Kegels, they've got some new jerseys. Actually, a couple new teams I heard out here. We'll hear about that. 16 inner out there, 42 Wick, Fennessy, Scuduto, Cragen, Tebessing. Yeah, in and out of that final turn we go and headed on the back straightaway. I want to say that's Tebessing out front right now. Track champ, 19 colors. He's in there with a 1 of 2, followed by the 147, the Postman, Daniel Wick. 17-20 inner out there, Moto 43, Lang, Arrington, Flood, Albright, Utzinger, Bennett, and Dixon. Oh, this one's stacked up out there today. Look at those. He's got them again this year, Mark. Custom, clipless, Crocs out front, 7 bike. Coming back this way, Arrington's in there. 385 and the 60. Flood and Albright moving on with Hayden Arrington on that Track Champ 7 bike. That was a joke about the Crocs. Brandon Roche looks super concerned after that. That's a track official, man. He'll call it. No Crocs out here on race day. Oh, yeah, 180 bike coming on through. That's Brandon Swinbank taking that one and only qualifying spot in 26:35 inner. 36:40 out there, Moto 45, Farnham, Schroba, Moore, and Fennessy. It's got to be the 337 bike. Charles Farnham out front right now, checking out. Schroba in that 2 spot, but we're looking for one. One rider moving on. And it's looking to be Charles Farnham, 337 bike. That's how it'll go. Out of Moto 45, 46 on the track right now, 51-55 inner. Melton, Takanaga, Wright, Bertram Jr., and Pulaski. Oh, Pulaski getting vicious out there. Whew. Look out, elbows. Pulaski trying to make something happen in that 4 spot. We're looking for 2. Again, top 2 riders moving on as we bring it back this way. Look at this number plate. Everybody should have 6-inch numbers on the plates. That'd be just a blessing. Bertram Jr. and Wright taking those 2 qualifying spots. What do we have to do? Get some signatures? 6-inch numbers for everybody. 8 Girls Expert out there, 47. Henderson, Sunshine, and Rainbows on the track right now. Got a good battle going on up front. Henderson and Sunshine. Anybody's race out there in this one. Across the line we go and back to the stripe, the 1 bike. Henderson's going to get it done this lap. Sunshine's get a 2 out there. Look at Rainbow. She looks like a rainbow. Look at that bike. That bike is sweet. Pink Supercross. Shout out to Supercross. They've been around for a long time. 11 Girls Expert, 48. Henderson, Cragen, Shanahan, and Rob. And the NAG 6 bike, Shanahan going to take that 1-and-1 only qualifying spot. Out of Moto 48, 49 out there, 15-16 Girls Expert. All stacked up here. Ceresa, Adloff, Gifford, Mika, Manahano, Van Holzen, and Melendez. Looking at 3, top 3 moving on to that main event. Got the World 6 out front right now. Ceresa's in there, followed by the 4 and the NAG 7. So Adloff and Meekum both moving on. Man, shout out to the Von Holzen family here from De Pere, Wisconsin. That's a haul. 6 Expert, we got an Appleton, Wisconsin, Elgin, Illinois, Shannon, Illinois in this one. Moto 50, Ike, Henderson, Hansen. Total points action here in 6 Expert. All bunched up in the front. Here we go. Coming back this way. That's got to be the NAG 18 with the low point. Ooh. Who got the 2 on that one? Yeah, Henderson. Henderson's going to get the 2 out there in that one. Hansen got a 3. Nice battle in 6 Expert. Keep that action going. 7 Expert, 51 out there. Imormino, Shanahan, Lil Wade, Hinderleiter. We're missing somebody. Where's Lil Wade at? Oh, coming back this way in a hurry. Holy smokes. Lil Wade get the low point? Shanahan got the low point. Lil Wade got a 2. And Imormino with a 3. Out of 51. Got 52 out there, 8 expert, James Denson Buccaneer. We're missing somebody out there. Buccaneers there, James. Where's the hunter?
Cam? Where's Cam? No, Cam's there.
Well, 11 bike. The Cookie Man, he's in there with a low point. Denson in there with a 2, and James gets the 4. 53 out there, 9 expert, Teague, Schwartz, Thompson, Cox, Shanahan, a bit, Sullivan, and the Rocket. Blakely looking at 3. Oh, man, look at this one, 9 expert. That's going to be a main event to watch today. Coming back this way, the Nag 2's in there. Cox at the World 7 and the 52. Shanahan and Sullivan. All moving on out of 53. 54 out there, 10 expert, Hoover, Bauer, Hertel, Imormino, Williams, and Pearson. Oh, yeah, in and out of that final turn we go. Looking for 2, top 2 riders. Moving on. What's up, Daryl? What's up, buddy? Got the 1 bike. Imormino coming back this way with a 2. That's Castile Pearson. Out of Moto 54. 55 out there, 11 expert, Klatt, Michelson, Ferry, Manuel, Cartwright, Schwartz, and the Z-Man, Buccaneer. I don't know if Zayden Buccaneer has lost a lap here. Has he ever lost a lap here? I don't think he has, ever. No laps, ever. Looks like the Gold Cup 2 moving on. And the 31. So Michelson, Cartwright. I'm not kidding, guys. I think Zayden Buccaneer, I don't think he has ever lost a lap here. Man, Nationals excluded. He might even won the National. 12 experts, Teresa Lawrence, Hedger, Nayland, Rocket Ray. Coming back this way. If you guys haven't seen his frame yet, custom painted frame that just screams America. Stewart, check it out. Lawrence on that 2 spot. He's moving on with him. 13 expert, 57, Wettendorf, Imormino, Manuel, Larson, King, and Gray. And looking for 2, top 2 riders moving on here out of Moto 57. As we bring it on back to the stripe. That's going to be the Nag 14 in there. Wettendorf along with a 56. The Jaguar. Larson. I may or may not start doing that every lap for him now. 14 expert, Miller, Beard, Ramirez, Zarate, Moore. You got to keep it fun in the tower. Got to keep it fun. Across the line we go to the stripe. Beard on that 6 bike. Oh, Ramirez. Little man Ramirez, not so little anymore. He's going to take that second qualifying spot out of 58. 59, 15 expert, Imormino, Lakota, Finkmotor, Powers, and Takanaga. That's got to be the locomotive out there. Lakota coming back this way in a hurry. He's taking one more with him. I see the L bike out there, Takanaga. That's how it'll go. Lakota, Takanaga, moving on out of 59. 60 out there, 16 expert, King, Weber, Schroba. Got a battle going on up front. Schroba sitting in that 3 spot. Oh, yeah, here we go. Weber on the 2. Oh, goes around top side. Coming back this way, Gold Cup 3. That's the missile out there. Mason, King. Mason is 16 now. Wow. Weber going to get a 2 out there. Schroba a 3. Out of Moto 60. 61 out there. 21, 25 expert. Passage, Beard. Threadgill, Fortner. How about that? The Threadgill family. Shout out to you guys today in the house here from Bay Minette, Alabama, guys. Welcome to Rockford. Welcome to the Rock. I got to pay Nicolas Cage 17 cents every time I say that out here. Besides, he's going to get that one qualifying spot out there. Again, shout out Winton Threadgill, the Threadgill family here from Bay Minette, Alabama, guys. Welcome to Rockford. 41-45 expert out there, 62 Street, Scuduto, Foster, Gary. Oh, yeah, Foster. Moving on through, making Monday morning Facebook posts real easy. Real easy, Justin. Come on now. Man. Well, yeah, moving on, 63 out there. 51-55 expert, Hiltz, Melton, Rundle, Elkin. Looks like Bigfoot Bill went home for the day. Got Melton out front right now, Smoking Joe in that 2 spot, giving him a run. Here we go, coming down that back straightaway, Smoking Joe, bar to bar with the mayor, across the line to the stripe, Smoking Joe got it done out there. Hiltz. I would like to point out the posture on Melton, though. Excellent posture, Mark. Hiltz, Melton, Rundle. Hiltz taking that one and only qualifying spot. All right, Strider bikes, guys. We're getting that set up there. 4-year-olds. Jones, Weagle, Wallen, Swinbank, St. Clair, and Farrell. Guys, while we got a second, shout out to Nelson Brown up there. Nelson's our gate starter. He takes such good care of all the kids out here, making sure they all know what's going on and where to go and what to do and how to go fast and be safe in the process. Shout out to Nelson Brown, guys. If you don't know him yet, be sure to say hello to him at some point.
No, this one's us.
Good guy. Been out here a long time.
Yeah, they do go good together. Yeah, they do. They're very springy.
Yeah, we look at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 4-year-olds out here today. A lot of Strider action at the Rock today. Guys, second go-rounds are live. Second go-rounds are live. Be sure to refresh that browser. RockfordBMX.com. Second go-rounds are live. Alice, your hair when it's this windy just looks like you're a walking 80s metal love ballad song. It looks like a Whitney Houston video right now. It's awesome. I'm just jealous. I can't do that anymore. Again, guys, this Wednesday night we will be racing out here at the Rock. So make a note. Get out here nice and early. Wednesday night race under the lights. This week, just a few short days away. Waiting on somebody up there in the gate. Get them sorted out. Again, we got Jones, Weagle, Wallen, Swinbank, St. Clair, and Farrell. It might be Farrilli. Either way, they're here from Union Grove, Wisconsin. Guys, we got Sun Prairie, Wisconsin, Verona, Wisconsin, Union Grove, Wisconsin. Feel like we probably got a couple 2-3 Packers fans in the house today. All right, Nellie B. Got them locked and loaded up there. Jones, Weagle, Wallen, Swinbank, St. Clair, and Farrell. Here we go. All right, gates down. Paddle power on the track right now. We're bar to bar, heading down the Rock for drop. Oh, yeah. Striders on the track right now. Oh, yeah, action out there right now. Jet Jones on that top spot, 408 bike out there, leaking Swinbank on the 2. Jones, Swinbank, 1 and 2, headed down that third straightaway. Again, all of our Strider riders, they're all, don't get me wrong, they're racing out there. They're all racing for the same trophy, participation trophies going to all of our Strider riders. But I tell you what, they're still racing out there. Again, everybody in the Strider class today going home with hardware, guys. If that's something you want to get your little one, maybe a granddaughter, grandson, a niece, nephew, you want to get them involved with the Strider class, head on over there to Kegel's Bike Shop. They've got some Striders for sale, registration. If you have any questions, they can answer those questions for you. We do this every single weekend out here, all summer long. Striders get their own practices without the big kids. We get them out there right at noon on race day. We get them out there about 5:30 on Wednesday nights during practices. And again, Striders always get their own time on the track, never out there with the big kids. So that's something you're interested in, guys. Stop down to Kegel's Bike Shop, head over to registration. You can get signed up there. You can purchase the bike right down there. Second rack, 4-year-old balance bikes. Got VNs, Arrington, Bross, Miller, Clark. Look out for Piper Bross. That's all I'm saying. Kitten out of a cannon. Here we go. Gates down. Look at Piper. Jeez. John just threw her. I saw it. Coming down that first straightaway. These are 4-year-olds out there. Josie Vians, Aiden Arrington, Piper Bross, Casey Miller, and Aeneas Clark. And we got a battle going on. Oh, what cones? We didn't see no cones out there. Coming down that 2 straightaway, the 5:16. Josie Vians on the inside. We got the 5:32 on the outside. That's Casey Miller. Oh, look at Vians. She cut the camera guy down in the second turn. Right around it. That's going to be a great shot. No, look at Piper Bross out there smiling. Ear to ear the whole way. She's saying, I got this, Dad. I got this. Yeah, and out of that final turn we go. I think we got one more rack of them. Nope, we combined them up out there. So we also have Max Hewer and Denver Melchiori out there in this one, too. Look at that battle going on in the 2 spot. Oh, look at this. They're bumping shoulders out there. 5:16, Josie Vian's going to cruise on through. Yeah, Josie's in there. Look at this battle to the stripe to the death out there. Jeez. Strider Rider showing up to race today, folks. Good stuff out there. I'm going to call a smile check here. Piper Bross, we're going to call a smile check. See if she's smiling out there. She's racing Dad. 5:25. Piper, look at the smile on her face right now. Whee! That's all I can hear. Nice job. All of our Stride Riders, guys. Second go-around is going to be coming up pretty quick here. Second go-around. Start heading back to staging. We'll get started here in just a second. Kai, in my right ear, I just heard, tell Kai to move it and get in position. I'm not saying who. I'm not saying who said it, because Brandon's standing right here. So I'm not saying who. Guys, again, check out that track. So smooth, so fast. I know Jake, Martin out here every night of the week last night and all day yesterday to get this track in tip-top shape per usual. Again, if you guys see Jake walking around, maybe just stop and tell him thanks, man. This track looks absolutely incredible. Be sure to give him a thanks for giving us all this awesome place to come to every weekend, week in and week out all summer long here at Rockford. Track is dialed out here. I think Kai was out here working too. So again, guys, all the workers that came out and got this track in excellent condition, thank you guys. Thank you, Jake. All right, second go-rounds. Got them locked and loaded up there. Moto 1, 6 and under local open. Here we go. Well, yeah, gate is down, and we are rolling out there. Second go-rounds on the track right now. Again, guys, second go-rounds are live. RockfordBMX.com. Second go-rounds are live. So again, Hanson, Mac, Hudson coming on that 2 straightaway. It's got to be the 4 bike. He got it done first go around with a low point. Things are going his way here. Second go around, Hanson on that top spot. Mac with a 2, Hudson with a 3. Single file they go down that 3rd straightaway, looking for a little repeat of first go around here. Coming down that back straightaway, and that's how it'll go. Repeat of first go-around. Hanson with a low point. Mac will get a 2. Oh, no. Hudson's going to get a 2. Yeah. Hudson going to hold on to the 2 just barely. So Hudson will get a 2. He's going to tie it up with Connor Mack. 5 points each. Oh, look at this. Danson putting the moves on the back straight. 7-8 local open. Taking 3. Look at Denson out there, bumping elbows. 22 bikes in there with a Gold Cup 2 and looking for one more. The Nag 10. Hayden Shane. Oh. That was Kennedy out there. So Walgren out there got that 2. 9-10 local open, first rack on the track right now. Moto 3 out there. Moto 3 looks like Pearson and Hoover moving on. First rack of 9-10 local open. Second rack's out there right now, Moto 4. Looking at Christensen, Abitz, and Hood coming back this way. The 21 bike, Dawson Abitz is in there. The 249, Caden Hood taking that second qualifying spot out of Moto 4. Nice try out there, Ava. That's tough. That's a windy day out there. Nice try. Moto 5, 11-12 local open on the track right now. Ceresa, Dawson, Mac, Lawrence, and Ferry, top 4 moving on, coming back this way. Well, the 3 bikes in there. Owen Lawrence getting it done out there. 15 bike, Jake Ceresa. 6 bikes in there. That's Michael Ferry. And the 141, Miles Dawson. The Phenom, Miles Dawson. Beginners League rider. Ended up just being real fast, real fast. Guys, Beginners League 2025. A lot of talks. Everybody's asking, when's Beginners League starting? May 6th, guys, Tuesday night. May 6th, Tuesday night. Check out Facebook tomorrow. We'll have a flyer up there. Again, May 6th we're getting started. It's a Tuesday night. We're going to run Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. So that gets started May 6th out here. Moore's in there with a state 6 of Melendez. So yeah, Tuesday night after school, going to run Beginners League, the first session of 2025. You can sign up for that on our website. That'll be available this week with some info on Facebook. So, yeah, grab a neighbor, grab a friend. Alex, grab a friend. Bring them out here for Beginners League. Tuesday night, May 6th. We'll get started. 37 bike and the 9, Suter and Rivera, both moving on a Moto 7. Moto 8, 15-16 local open out there. Looking at Finkboner, Niesman, Powers, and Imormino. Ooh, look out. Action going on in Bermzilla. 2 bike out front right now. Imormino. Shout out to DJ Dan sitting at home. Had the day off from the tower. He's watching on the live feed. I think he fell off the roof. He was putting on the Christmas lights real early this year. So shout out to DJ Dan. We miss you in the tower. 2 bike coming through with a 27 bike and the 110. All moving on. Niesman, Powers, Imormino all moving on a Moto 8. Moto 9 out there, 17-20 local open. Not a total points race, folks. We're looking for 2. Got Beard, Lang, and Bennett. Yeah, DJ Dan, he likes putting on the Christmas lights right after Easter, right before Easter. Fell right off the roof there. Tried to catch it last minute. Couldn't catch it. Fell right on the garden gnome. So shout out to DJ Dan. Hope you feel better, Dan. Oh, Lang says, no, I don't want to pedal anymore today. So 159. No, 159's in there. Bennett shut it down. So Beard and Lang both moving on out of Moto number 9. 10 out there, 800 girls cruiser, Walgren, Michelson, and Walgren, Sunshine and Rainbows. Oh, look at this, Rainbows on the gas out there in the 2 spot, going for the lead. Here we go. Gold Cup 2 coming back this way, Sunshine. Oh, Rainbows almost had it. Michelson's going to get the 2, Rainbows with a 3. Nice lap out there, Rainbows. Wow, good job. 15-16 coming back this way in a hurry. Nag 8 bike, going to get the low point. Ooh, that one's all tied up, 3 points each between Shanahan and Manahano. 12 out there, 21-30, women's cruiser. Looking at Wynn, Melton, Whidbey. Kegel's Bike Shop Moto out there. It's got to be Mrs. Melton on the top spot. Whidbey on that 2. Kegel's Bike Colors. 1 and 2 coming back this way. Melton's in there. Whidbey trying to hold on to that 2 spot. And the 9 bike, she'll get the 2 out of Moto number 12. Guys, great job checking those numbers. I don't think we had a single wrong number first go around. So nice job, guys. And thanks for checking those number plates and making sure we had the right numbers on the bike. 9 cruiser out there, Moto 14. Sullivan, Wodarczyk, and Cox coming back this way, looking like the first go around. The Silent Assassin got the low point. I'm on the wrong moto. 56 bike, Hudson. Ooh, did he get Wallace? Who got that?
714.
Wallace got it at the stripe. So the Gap Man, he got the low point out there. Hudson got the 2. Ike got the 3. Now we got Nag 4 colors coming back this way. It's got to be Cox. Sullivan gets the 2. Wodarczyk will get the 3 out there. Guys, let me know, Wodarczyk. Let me know if I'm saying that name right. I think I am. 10 cruiser out there, Moto 15. Wallace, Williams, Hertel coming down that back straightaway. Oh, lost a pedal. Oh, no. Look at that recovery out there. Nice job. The Viper lost a pedal, got it back, and made that qualifying spot happen. Nice job out there, Parker. 12 crews on the track right now. Ooh. Haas Cartwright out there in the top spot. Almost had a little business there on the inside. Dunn and Michelson out there with him. 3 riders on the track, 2 riders moving on. Oh, new rider takes over that lead spot. Coming down the back straightaway. Dunn, he's trying to sneak in there. Oh, here we go. 27 and a 37 making it happen out there. Michelson, Dunn, both moving on out of 16. 17, Norse, Heupel, Henderson's what we should have. Looks like we're missing somebody. So this will be a boat ride. All 3 riders moving on out of Moto 17. All 2 riders, I should say. Henderson's one of them. And Norse. Where'd the Puma go? Richmond, Virginia. Wow. Declan Heupel.
Oh, we might have missed him. That's what we did. Yeah.
1720 Cruiser, 18 coming back this way in a hurry. Fortner going to lock up that 1 of 2, followed by the 67 bike, the Mini Mangler out of Moto 18. 19, got a boat ride out there. Bigfoot Bill Elkin. Looks like he went home early, so both of these riders on the track right now will be headed to that main event. Stephen Wright and Kevin Pulaski both moving on here out of Moto 19. 20 on the track right now, 5660 Cruiser. First go round, Melton got the low point. Looks like Mayfield got a 2 and Hansen got a 3. So looking for a little repeat here. Whoa, look at Meltdown going upstairs. Throw some style points on that one, El Rocho. Woo! Eric Pearson, if you're watching from home, Eric was out sick today. I know he's going to be watching the live feed at home, and I know he hates not being here right now. Sending you some love, Eric. We miss you. Hope you're feeling better. Melton going to get the low point out there with the Ratitude on top. The 18 bike Mayfield's going to get a 2, and Hansen will take a 3 out there in Moto 20, 5660 Cruiser. 500 novice, Scuduto, St. Vincent, Jones, Mack, Weagle. Well, yeah, top 4 riders moving on to that main event. 42 bike, Ellie Mack making it happen out there in the top spot. We got the 55 Sunshine St. Vincent out there. 200 bike, and the 76 Weagle, Jones out there. I think, is this Jet Jones's first, might be a first pedal bike race I heard? Yeah, first pedal bike race out there. Guys, 76 bike. Fresh off the Strider, looking for the mains today. Yeah, Jet Jones all the way here from Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. Shout out to the Jones family for coming down racing the rock with us today. We appreciate you guys. Oh, yeah, coming back this way, 42 bike, Ellie Mack. Mack's in there with the 1 of 4. Those little pink vans. 200 bike coming back this way. Theo Weagle's in there. The 76 guys. First race on the pedal bike says see you in the mains. Jet Jones. Oh, Sunshine St. Vincent. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. She's got to get it rev back up. Here we go. 55 bike coming back this way. St. Vincent got to get it done. 22 coming in hot here in 6 novice. Looking for 3. Oh, yeah, we got the 192, we got the 189, and the 26. Making it happen. Harlow Foster's in there, Nalen's in there, and Whitlow's in there. Nice race. Wow. Hey, Grayson Lance. Grayson Lance, we're looking for you, buddy. 239 bike. Oh, he qualified first go-around, Nelson. 23, 306, and the 215 are moving on. Oh, Grace went home for the day, I believe. All right, so this one will be a boat ride here, Moto 24. Shout out to Grace Farnham-Vincer. Had a crash, I believe, and went home early, so we're sending you some love from the tower, Grace. So this one will be a boat ride out there with Meow Meow, Simmons, and Renly Tubbs. They're both headed to the show. Boat ride and 8 novice. Yeah, buddy, let's get you off that first straightaway there. I've seen more than a couple times somebody go sideways off that first obstacle. Don't want to get you run over. Just looking out for you, buddy. Again, so Moto 24, Tubbs and Simmons will both head to the mains with a boat ride there. 25 on the track right now, 9 novice. Oh, yeah, bar to bar heading into Bermzilla, O'Leary, Roby, Hood, Rodriguez, and Hall. Oh, yeah, here we go. Coming on that second straightaway, 249 bike out front right now. It's got to be Caden Hood. Got the 278 in that 3 spot. Oh, 526. Saving it out there. It's John Roby. Roby in the 4th spot, guys. His second race ever. Might be looking at the mains out there. Oh, yeah, 533. Gunnar Hall out there in the 5 spot. Around that second turn we go. Headed back this way, the 249 bike. That's got to be Caden Hood in there with a top spot, the 143 bike. Jace Rodriguez. He's in there. And again, we're looking for 2 more. 278, JP O'Leary. Oh, Rockford, you got a little love for the 526, John Roby, his first main ever, second race ever out here. Nice job, John O. Great work. 10 novice. Moto 26 out there, Tim Hinderleiter and Raider. Nice job, Gunner. Good try out there, buddy. It's windy. Nice job out there. 10 novice coming back this way in a hurry. Oh, yeah, the State 5, Bella Tim's in there. Along with the 12 bike, that's Mallory Hinderleiter. Sandra, good try out there. It's windy. Good try out there. She's like, I'm pedaling. I'm just not going as fast. 11 novice, 27 out there. Mack, Reuter, Bermitten, and Jenkins. Top 3 moving on. Oh, yeah, coming back this way. Looks like the 181's in there. That's Mason Reuter. We got the 43 bike and the 534. Olivia Max fired up. And Levi Permitten. Miles, good try out there, buddy. Good lap. I know it's windy. Nice work out there, though. All you got to do is try your best. 13 novice, 28 out there. Kadia, Hayward, Nelson. In and out of that final turn, headed down the back straightaway. Oh, looking for 2. Here we go, across the line and to the stripe we go. The 199, Trenton Kadia has got the Pastrana number on there. He's in there with the 41, Avery Nelson, getting things done out there out of Moto 28. Somebody make sure concessions heard that. Avery Nelson headed to the show. Make sure they heard in there. That's a daughter and a granddaughter out there to somebody. 15 novice, 29 coming back this way. Bungie Velarde, Great House. 145, Velarde's in there. Bungie trying to hold on to that 2 spot. You think Zach's watching on the live feed?
No, he's driving back from
45, Bungie. Made it happen. Bungie moving on. John Bross, what do you got down there? Hot dog? You know Saucy Brossy got the double burger down there. Double burger, extra relish.
Good, I need Jacob Lance, 255, Jacob Lance.
Hey, Jacob Lance. Jacob Lance, we need you. I think Jacob went home, Nelson. Yeah.
I've got him crossed off.
Yeah, we got him crossed off. I think he went home for the day. All right, 26-35 novice out there, Moto 30. We're going to Bloom, Whidbey, James combined up with 31 here. So we'll have Perkins out there with him. And Jacob Lance went home. Shout out to Jacob Lance, sending you some love from the tower. I know you had a crash out there, so hope you're all right. 170 bike out front right now. It's got to be Sean Perkins. All 4 of these riders, guys, will be heading to that main event. So all 4 riders on the track right now heading to the main event. Jacob Lance, a no-show, sending you some love from the tower, Jacob. That's how it'll go. 34 out there. Not 33 out there. 6 inner. First go around, the Miracle Girl got the low point. Hudson got a 2. Matt got a 3. Coming back this way. Oh, wait a minute.
No, right? They're taking 4. Okay. Yeah.
Jacob.
Okay, that was 32 on the track.
14, 25, and 170.
Yes. They combined.
Yeah, I got that one. So we have 32 out there right now. 720 coming back this way. Okay, I know what I'm doing. 720's in there. First of 2 out of 32. And the 536 taking that second qualifying spot out of 32. Now we got 6 inner out there, Moto 33. First go round, the Miracle Girl got the low point. Madman Max got the 2 out there. Connor Mack got a 3. Oh, look at this new rider in that top spot. Madman Max out there. Oh, yeah, Madman Max trying to tie the score up here. 3 points each. Coming back this way to the tower. The Gold Cup 1. Madman Max. I can't believe how many times I said that right. Madman Max. Madman Max. 7 inner out there, Moto 34. Dempsey, Blakely, Rogers, Hassan, St. Vincent. Looking at 4. Moving on to that main event. Top 4 spots moving on. $13 bike cruising on through with a 1 of 4. The 80 bike's in there. The 14 and the 115. Liam, nice try, buddy. It's windy. Nice try. You're a little guy, too.
90 is out.
Ethan, you the man. 8 are out there right now. Moto 35, Wallace, Abitz, and more. That's what we had first go around. Wallace getting things done out there in the top spot. Fly zone style one more time. Gold Cup 2, Dax and Abitz, and Charles Moore is going to get a 3 out there out of Moto 35. 36, 9 inner. Action, Jackson, Christensen, Barnes. 1, 2, 3 is what we had first go around. In and out of that final turn we go. I think Action Jackson's getting things done out there one more time. Guys, again, shout out to Jake and the track crew out here. Man, the rock is smooth and fast today. And you can tell right here, 79 bike. Moving on, the 8 bike's going to get a 2. The Barnes with a 3, 1, 2, 3. Porter, Christensen, Barnes. I kid you not, guys. Every single night of the week last week. And all day yesterday to get this track in tip-top shape. We are lucky to have it. 37 coming back this way, looking for 4. 141, 116, State 5. And the 54 out there. All moving on at 11 intermediate, Moto 37. Inner out there at 38 coming back this way. First go around, Easton State 5. Gonna make it happen one more time. Hawk Lane's gonna get a 2 out there. Christensen a 3. Nice race out there. Main Moto 38, or second go around 38. 39, 13 inner out there. Bale, Norris, Scaduto. That's what we had first go around. Well, yeah, might have changed it up here. Looking to tie it up 3 points each. See what we got. Across the line, to the stripe, 150 bike. Here comes the 80. 150. All tied up, 3 points each with Norris and Bale. See that race face? Man, he was giving it everything he had on that one. 14 inner out there, 40. Looking at Watson, Milky Jr., Barnes, and Sharkbait Rivera. Looks like a boat ride. We're taking 3. Coming back this way, Sharkbait. He's in there. Sharkbait, you did a little growing over the winter. Joker's in there. And we got the track champ 15, Caden Barnes. So Jace Watson, a no-show. 15 inner, 41. Klatt, English, Holloway. In and out of that final turn. Coming down that back straightaway. Banana Man. Banana Man in the house. Holloway, he's in there with a 1 bike. Bluebird English.
Yeah, hold on. First one, hold on. Hang on.
Oh, hold on.
Hold the gate. Hold the gate.
Hang on, Nelson.
Charles Holloway is DQ.
Has the wrong plate.
Has the wrong plate.
Oh, Banana Man, they DQ'd you. You got the wrong plate on. So Klatt and English moving on. Banana Man, they DQ'd you for the wrong plate. Ooh. Moto 42, Fennessy and Cragen both moving on. 16 inner. Man, race to the line on that one. Again, Moto 42, Cragen and Fennessy both moving on. 43 in the track right now, 17-20, Lang, Utzinger, Bennett, Dixon. Coming down that 2 straightaway. It's got to be the 203 bike. Bennett on the top spot, coming down that 3 straightaway. Nice and smooth out there. Going out of that last turn. Again, we're taking 3 riders. I think this is a boat ride. So all 3 of these riders moving on. We got the 203 in there. Bennett and 170 bike, Utzinger, and the 159. All moving on of Moto 43. 44 out there, 26-35 inner riding that white line. Ooh, look out. It's got to be Lambert out there. He looks like a Ninja Turtle today. Lambert on the top spot. Oh, here we go. Harold on the inside. Harold. Oh, such a nice guy. Such a nice guy. Top 2 moving on. Lambert coming back this way. Lambert's in there with the 111s. Lambert and Arrington moving on. We're changing Pat's. His new nickname is Nice Guy Pat. He was a nice guy in that last turn. Dustin Jacobs would not have done that in that last turn. No way. 36-40 inner out there, 45. Fennessy, Schroba, Moore. Looking at 2. Top two, 133. Ashroba's in there. The 204's in there. Tom's like, the wind, the wind. 46 out there, 51, 55, intermediate. Melton, Takanaga, and Pulaski. It's got to be Takanaga on that top spot. Pulaski sitting 2. Mrs. Melton out there on the 3. In and out of that final turn we go and headed down the back straightaway. Ooh, look at this. Bar-to-bar battle coming up here next. We'll get to that in a second. Right now, the 205 bike, Takanaga, is cruising on through with Pulaski trying to chase him down in 46. 47 out there, 8 girls expert. Well, yeah. Got a battle going on up front right now with Sunshine and Henderson. Rainbow's out there in the 3 spot, headed down that 3 straightaway into the final turn. Henderson on the low side trying to find a way in the front here with Sunshine. Across the line we go into the stripe. The Gold Cup 3 is in there with the low point. So they're all tied up, guys. Walger and Henderson all tied up for that main event. Moto 47, 8 girls expert. Oh, that's going to be exciting. 11 girls expert in out of that final turn. Coming back this way. Cragen, Rob, Henderson. Guys, Brianna Robb out here. Lake Station, Indiana in the house. Shout out to the Robb family all the way here from Lake Station, Indiana. The 2.
I had
State 2 got it done. Chunky Face made it happen. The State 2 made it happen out of Moto 48, 49. Coming back this way in a hurry. 15-16 girls expert 49. Looking for 3. Got Monahano on the 11 bike. We got the 5 bike and the H. Von Holzen and Gifford. 50 out there, 6 expert. Ike, Henderson, and Hansen. Heading down that 3rd straightaway into the final turn. Ooh, low point. Dex Ike got the low point first go around. That Nag 18 bike. Trying to make it happen here. Second go around as we head down that back straightaway. Oh, Ike getting sideways. Oh, Ike is down. So this one will get interesting in the points here. As long as he crosses the finish line, he'll get the 3 points and not the 4. Just got to cross that line, buddy. Yep, he's going to cross the line. He'll get the 3 points if he crosses the line. Watch out, buddy. They're coming in. Watch out. 7 expert, 25 bike's going to get a low point there. The Nag 10 with a 2. Imormino got the 3. So Shanahan and the Hinderleiter. We got a lot of tied up main event total points races coming in. Whew. 8 expert. 52 coming back this way. The 11 bike, Brookinair. He's going to make it happen out there in the top spot. Denson going to get a 2 out there, and the Hunter, another no-show here, second go-round. 9 expert, 53 in the track right now. Teague, Schwartz, Thompson, Abitz, and Blakely. Heading down that 3 straightaway, single file, nice and easy out there. So we head into that final turn, coming down the back straightaway. Again, I'm looking for 4 riders moving on to that main event. Got Mad Max in charge of this one. 33 bike of Blakely's in there, the 25 bike of Teague, and the 21 of Dawson Abitz. All moving on out of 53. 54 out there, 10 expert, Hoover, Bauer, Hertel, and Williams, the Viper. Top 3 moving on. 4 on the track, 3 moving on. The Marley Man. Man, you sure do make this place better when you're here, Marley Man. 34 bike. Hoover's in there. And Parker, the Viper Williams. Moving on out of 54. 11 expert. Klatt, Ferry, Manuel, and Schwartz. Coming down that back straightaway, top 3. 23 bike, Schwartz is in there. We got the 6 bike and the 10. Ferry and Klatt moving on. Battle to the stripe in that one. Nice race. 12 expert, 56 out there. Ceresa, Hedger, and Nayland. All bunched up in this one. It's got to be Nayland out front. Coming back this way, Nayland's in there with the 15 bike of Jake Ceresa. Moving on out of 56. 57 on the track right now, 13 expert. Well, yeah, looking at Imormino, Manuel, Lovable, Liam King, and Gray. Josh, I don't know if you're here or if you're watching from the live feed, but saying what's up, Josh. State 6 coming back this way. LC getting it done out there with a 10 bike. Amormino and the 102, the machine, Jack Manuel. 58, 14 expert on the track right now. Miller, Zarate, and more. Miller time out there in this one. Coming on that back straightaway, top 2 moving on to the show. 11 bike out there, Miller time. Miller time's in there with a 66 bike of Zane Zarate. Moto 58. 59, looks like we got a boat ride out there. Fink Boner is packing up early and went home. Amormino and Powers. Amormino and Powers moving on out of Moto 59. DJ Dan, if you're watching from the live feed, we miss you in the tower. I'm sorry they made you sit on that inner tube for the next month. I know it was a knee surgery, but for some reason they gave him an inner tube to sit on for, I don't know, a couple months. So Dan, send you some love from the tower. Miss you. 60 coming back this way. Gold Cup 3s in there with a low point. 20 bike of Weber will get a 2. Shiroba take a 3 out there in Moto 60. All right. 61 out there, 21-25 expert. We got the 57 and the 4 out there. So Fortner and Beard, that'll be a boat ride. Winton Threadgill. They packed it up early, it looks like. Bay Minette, Alabama was in the house today, folks. So I hope you guys have safe travels on the journey. Thanks for coming to Rockford. We appreciate it. 41-45 expert out there, Moto 62, looking at Street, Scaduto and Gary. Oh, Gary out there right now. Scaduto on that 2. Mac Daddy Matty on the bubble in the 3. Listen to that crowd. Does it sound like a crowd noise? Mac Daddy Matty trying to put a move on the outside. Oh, Scaduto, the big squeeze. Oh, Gary and Mac Daddy Matty.
And Matt is wearing his work boots.
Matty's racing in work boots, steel toe. Man, those boots. How much, Matt? How much do those boots weigh? You got the steel toes on? All right, 51-55. This will be another boat ride. Rundle and Melton. Elkin packed it up early, so Melton and Rundle moving on to that main event. Mac Daddy Matty getting it done in the work boots, man. Hey, Steve, Tarn okay? All right, Striders on the track right now. The 4-year-olds out there. Looking at Jet Jones, Ezra Weagle, Randy Wallen, Lincoln Swinbank, Sawyer St. Clair, and Nova Farrell. Oh, yeah, Striders. Guys, all the Strider riders, you guys will get your trophies and registration today. So Steezy's out sick today. So all the Strider trophies will be in registration today. So just a heads up.
I don't know how your website costs like
All right, second rack getting locked and loaded up there. Josie Vians, Aiden Arrington, Piper Bross, Casey Miller, Aeneas Clark, Max Hewer, and Denver Melchiori. Look at John's smile right now. That is ear to ear right there. Yeah, guys, quick reminder, this Wednesday night, if you didn't hear, this Wednesday night, we will be racing out here at the Rock Wednesday night. Paul McNally will be here Wednesday night. Autograph signing with Paul McNally happening behind the bleachers. He will be here Wednesday night doing an in-person signing. Tickets are $135. He's got to get a new lawnmower this year, so signing going on behind the bleachers. Paul McNally Wednesday night. All right, we got the second rack going on here. The Striders, the 4-year-olds, a couple of 5-year-olds combined in there, or a couple of 3-year-olds. Oh, yeah, gates down. Here we go, paddle power. A couple 2-year-olds out here. Max Hewer and Denver Melchiori, guys, 2 years old out here on the Striders. Unbelievable. I don't think they can even form sentences yet, and they're out here on the Strider bikes. Sarah, it's good to see John out there getting some exercise, huh? It's good to see John putting in the steps. Look at this bar-to-bar battle coming down that second straightaway, 5:32 in the 5:16. Casey Miller and Josie Vians, they are bar-to-bar coming down that 3 straightaway. Paddle power. 5:25, Piper Bross out there rounding that second turn. Battle is on up front. Oh, yeah. Guys, everybody down in the bleachers, you got a little love for the 2-year-old on the first straightaway right now? Wow. Max Hewer, Denver Melchiori, 2 years old, guys. Out there racing. Good stuff.
She's actually over here by the fence.
Reminder, guys, all the Strider riders will get their trophies in registration today. So, Striders, trophies will be in registration today. Look at this. Battling all the way to the stripe. The 5:32 and the 5:16. Oh, I'm calling a dead even tie.
She passed him. Yeah, she passed.
5:16 got it at the line. Wow. That's like a AAA Pro class down there. Whew. Sometimes they fall over, but they only fall about 3.5 inches, so it's usually okay. Nice job, all of our Strider riders. Guys, we're going to take a quick break, and main events will be coming up here ASAP. Fly Zone, we're going to need some trophy cards. Brandon Caro, need you to registration, please. Hey, Mark Melton. Might need help in registration with Strider trophies. I'm not sure where Brandon's at.
We just don't have the trophies down here.
Nice job, 528 bike. Coming across the stripe.
Good job.
Great job out there. The 528, that is Max Hewer, guys. 2 years old. Nice job, Max. Unreal. 2 years old out there racing the Strider. Not just riding the Strider class, racing the Strider class out there. Nice job. Yeah, guys, main events right around the turn here. Main events, I'd start thinking about staging it up. That's coming up here in just a minute. Hey, shout out to Denver Melchiori as well in the Strider class, 2 years old. She didn't get out there that second go-round, but she'll be back next week. Denver Melchiori, nice job. 2 years old out there in the Strider class. I wouldn't expect anybody to be out there at 2 years old. That's a big deal. So nice job, Denver. Yeah, guys, main events. Main events. Go ahead and start heading to staging. Main events to staging. Coming right up. Thanks, Mark. Strider riders, sit tight. Trophies are on their way. We usually have Steezy here handing them out today, but she stayed home sick. So Mark's on his way. Hey, Patrick Harold. Your new nickname, Pat, is Nice Guy Pat. Pat, your new nickname, it's Nice Guy Pat. It's way too nice on that last turn. Way too nice. Nice Guy Pat. Hey guys, we need a couple of volunteers to hand out some trophy cards down at the finish line. So a couple of volunteers, we could use a couple down at the finish line to hand out some trophy cards. Nice, rewarding job. We get to hand out the trophies, or trophy cards, as the riders cross the line. So looking for a couple volunteers. We got one down there? You want to hand out some trophy cards? Come on down to the finish line. Hey, nice job volunteering down there. All the riders that didn't make the mains today, you guys can still be a great help out here. Trophy cards. Always need volunteers to hand out trophy cards. So, Paul, you got somebody coming that didn't make the mains today. He's on his way. I think we need one more volunteer down here at the finish line to hand out some trophy cards, guys. One more volunteer needed to hand out some trophy cards. Just go right over here. Thanks, dude. We appreciate you. Dustin Jacobs, want to hand out some trophy cards? He's always there to help with the trophy cards, right? Yeah? Trophy cards, need one more volunteer down there at the finish line. If anybody didn't make the mains today, this would be a great thing if you could help out with some trophy cards. We're always watching the Sportsmanship Award at the end of the year, and we're watching for stuff like this, see who volunteers. Fast Pat! The rider formerly known as Fast Pat now is Nice Guy Pat. Pat, head on down to the finish line. Trophy cards. The rider formerly known as Fast Pat, currently known as Nice Guy Pat. Is it past Pat? Pat hates everything right now. Yeah, looking for one more volunteer at the finish line. Need one more volunteer. Fast Pat. We'll say fast-ish Pat. Fast-ish Pat. Where did he go home? Did he go home? I don't see him anymore.
It's too nice to say no.
Yeah, we asked him because he should be too nice to say no. Am I right? Should be. Rough Ride and Rye, want to hand out some trophy cards?
Who's handing out trophies?
Okay.
Is somebody handing out trophies?
I think we might need a volunteer to hand out some trophies down there in registration as well. We got somebody helping down there in registration, Mark?
Where it works.
All right. Got somebody in registration. One more trophy card.
Audra went down.
One more trophy card volunteer. All right, we got somebody. Somebody stepped up.
We're ready here.
Okay. Trophy card volunteers. Guys, we're always needing volunteers down there at the finish line for trophy cards. Moving forward, we're going to start asking all of our teams out here to send us one volunteer. So all of our teams, send us a volunteer.
Hey, and are we going to stop?
And we would appreciate it. All right, main events. The time has come. Nellie B. How we looking up there? Thumbs up, guys. Here we go. Main event. Main moto number 1, 6 and under local open, locked and loaded. Here we go. Oh, yeah, gates down. Main event time has arrived. Looking at Moto 1 out there. Hanson, Mack, Hudson. Guys, Mack and Hudson are all tied up 5 points each. So this one will be a deal breaker right here for 2 and 3. That's got to be the 4 bike. Beckham Hansen out front. One more time. He's going for that low point. Gold Cup 1's got that 2 spot going on. Madman Max Hudson. Hudson in that 2 spot. We got Connor Mack out there sitting 3. So again, Mack, Hudson, all tied up 5 points each. This one will decide it for the day. Coming down that back straightaway, 4 bike, Beckham Hansen. Guys, all the way here from Appleton, Wisconsin. Shout out to the Hansen family coming down and racing the rock with us. Beckham Hansen going to take the win out there. The Gold Cup 1, Madman Max, he's going to get the 2 out there. Hudson with a 2 in the 156. Connor Mack will take a 3 out of main moto number 1. So trophy cards, how they crossed the lines, how they finished up on the day. Moto 2, 7-8 local open. Denson, James, Shanahan, Waldron, Brookanier. Oh, the return of Stephen James on the back straight. 11 bike taking the win. The 1 bike with a 2. Gold Cup 2 with a 3. Nag 10 and the 22. Oh, yeah, it's main moto number 2. 9-10 local open out there. Main moto 3. Hoover, Pearson, Thompson, Imormino, Cox, Sabitz, T, and Hood. 8 wide here in 9-10 local open. In and out of that final turn. Bar to bar down that back straightaway, guys. Here we go. The Nag 2 and the 1 coming back this way to the stripe. The Nag 2. 1 bike, 12, 2, 34, 21 bike, 25 bike, 249 and 25. 25 got the last spot. 11-12 local open out there. Main motor number 4, Nayland, Brookanier, Ceresa, Dawson, Stewart, Lawrence, and Ferry. Oh, yeah, boosted colors. Got that whole shot going on with Nayland in the 44 bike. Nayland out there in the top spot, the World 4. The Z-Man, Brookanier in the 2 spot. Did I jinx him earlier? Jeez. Nayland, Brookanier. Oh, Brookanier. Right back up to the top spot. Here we go. Coming down that back straightaway, the 44 bike and Nayland holding on to the 2. Let's see what happens at the stripe. The World 4, Brookanier, Nayland, Rocket Ray, 3 bike, 15, 6, and 141. That's a world rider right there, a world number 4 rider, Z-Man, Zayden Brookanier. That's how you get it done when you got a W on the plate. 5 out on the track right now, 13-14 local open. Main moto 5, Moore, Miller, Espinoza, Gray, Suter, Beard, Norson, Wettendorf. Coming down that 3 straightaway. It's got to be Wettendorf out front right now. In and out of that final turn, 13-14 local open. Looking for the win here, the Nag 14, the Thrill, William Wettendorf. He's going to get it done out there. 6 bike, Beard. 11 bike, 34, 53, 37, State 6. And the 150 bike, the Mullet Warrior. There's no more mullet, though. We got time. 15-16 local open. Main moto 6 out there. Lakota, Takanaga, Niesman, King, Powers, and Imormino. Now coming down that 2 straightaway. That's got to be the Locomotive out there with a whole shot. Gold Cup 3, the Missile, Mason, King out there. Running 2 as we head down that 3 straightaway. Takanaga sitting on the bubble in that 3 spot. In and out of that final turn. And down the back straightaway. Oh, yeah, looking like Lakota going to bring on the win here. Gold Cup 3, L bike 27-2 and 110 of Niesman. Gates down, main moto 7 on the track right now, 17-20 local open. Looking at Beard, Lang, Massage. Oh, guys, I'll say it one more time. Shout out to Jake and the track crew out here for getting this place dialed in and smooth on race day. A lot of work went out. Every night last week. Every night of the week, all day yesterday out here, and you get what you give. Track is smooth and dialed in. Thanks, Jake, Martin, Mark, Kai, everybody, the track crew, for all the help out here. Passage, 5 bike. He's going to get the win out there. This is not a total points race, so how they cross the line is how they'll finish up. 159. Got the 2, Beard got the 3. 800 Girls Cruiser out there, main motor number 8. Michelson, Walgren, Sunshine and Rainbows. It's got to be Sunshine. On the top spot, Michelson out there with a 2, Rainbow sitting 3, single file. They go down that 3 straightaway and heading in and out of that final turn. No, yeah, coming back this way. That's how it's going to go on the day. Trophy cards. The Gold Cup 2 of Walgren takes the win. 16 Micah Michelson with a 2. And Rainbows with the 3 out there in main moto number 8. Guys, we got these novice mains coming up. Man, we need you to get loud for the novice riders today. There are some stacked novice motos out here. And a lot of riders making their first main ever out here at the Rock. So, getting excited for that already. 15-16 girls cruiser, all bumping bar ends, coming back this way to the stripe. Monahano! She's going to get the win out there. Shanahan's going to get a 2, Gifford a 3. That was a deal breaker. Monahano and Shanahan were all tied up. But Monahano made it happen out there. What a race. 21-30 women's cruiser, main moto 10, Basage, Melton, Baisley, Whitby. That's got to be Basage on that top spot. Gold Cup 2. Coming down that back straightaway, Basage looking for the win here in 21-30 women's cruiser. She'll get it done. Looks like Baisley in that one bike. She's going to get a 2 out there. The 7. Melton will get a 3. The 25. Steph, you should have a 9 on.
Yeah, she should have a 9. Steph is rough.
Well, 11. 8 cruiser coming back this way. Total points action. The Gatman's got a couple low points. The 56 got it done this lap. But trophy cards, overall win, going to the 714 bike. Wallace gets the win. 56 bike of Hudson got an overall second place. 26 of Ike got a third. So how they crossed is not how they finished. 9 cruiser, 12 out there right now. The Silent Assassin out front of this one, coming down that back straightaway. Oh, yeah, look at this little drag race. Ooh, the 2 bike got him this lap, but the overall win went to the Nag 4. So trophy cards, overall win went to the Nag 4. The 2 bike got the second. 223 got the third. Nice race out there. 10 cruiser, Moto 13 in the track right now. Pearson, Wallace, Williams coming down that 3 straightaway. Pearson out front right now. Oh, yeah. Williams on that 2 spot, doing a little shopping, trying to find his way into the mix. Across the line we go, and to the stripe, the 2 bike. Pearson's in there. Ooh. The Viper stretching it out. He's going to get a 2 out there. Wallace got a 3. The win goes to the 2, Castillo Pearson. That was a good stretch, though. 14 out there. 12 cruiser. Henderson, Dunn, Michelson, Hedger. Coming down that back straightaway. I didn't even know he had a cruiser, I don't think.
Yeah, it was his expert.
17 bike. Frostbite's in there with the win. The 5 bike. Hedger's going to get a 2. 27 bike. Michelson with a 3. And the 37, Colin Dunn with a 4 out there in main moto 14. Main moto 15 on the track right now. 15 cruiser. Norris Henderson. The Storm. Jeff Scholes, where are you at today? You taking a day off? We've been a late night welding stuff? Probably. Coming down that back straightaway, across the line we go into the stripe. 14 by Cabby Henderson. Going to get the low point out there. The 3 bike, the Storm will get a 2. And the Mullet Warrior taking a 3 out there in main moto 15. Main moto 16 on the track right now. 1720 cruiser. Looking at Andrews, Henderson, Fortner, and Ferguson. Mangler colors in the top spot. It's got to be Ferguson. In and out of that final turn and headed on the back straight. Ferguson going for the win here in 1720 cruiser. He's going to get it done in that top spot. It looks like the A bike coming on through. Henderson with a 2. Fortner with a 3. And Andrews on the 67 bike will take a 4 out there. Main moto 16. Main moto 17, 51-55 cruiser. Wright, Hiltz, Pulaski, and Riley. Smoke and Joe on top of this one. We got Riley out there in that 2 spot. Wright sitting 3. Pulaski in the 4 spot, single file. They go nice and easy around that final turn. Coming back this way, Smoking Joe Hiltz. He's going to get the win out there. 4 bike of Riley holding on to the 2, 29 of Wright, and Pulaski in the 20. 56-60 cruiser out there, Melton on the top spot. He's got a pair of aces. Looks like he'll get the overall win here. Mayfield going to hold on to the 2 and Hanson a 3. So trophy cards, how they cross the line is how they will finish up on the day. Melton taking the win. Mayfield, Hanson, 1, 2, 3. Well, guys, we got 5 and under novice lining up in that game. We need your guys' help. We're going to give these guys a little intro out here today. They're going to give you a little wave to the crowd. We got to hype them up and get loud for them. Can you help us out with that, Rockford? I got 2 brand new riders out here. Just graduated off the Strider. They're on the pedal bikes in the main event. First time ever out here. We got them all, Nelly? Yeah, let's introduce you to the players up here, guys. 5 and under novice main event. Getting it done out of McChesney Park, Illinois, in the 313 bike. Iris Whitlow. Give a little wave to the crowd. Oh, you guys got more than that. Out of Winnebago, Illinois, in the 55 bike. Sunshine Sailor St. Vincent. Out of Byron, Illinois, in your 270 bike. Landon St. Clair. Out of Sun Prairie, Wisconsin, on the 76 bike. First time ever on the pedal bike, Jet Jones. Out of right here in Rockford, Illinois, on the 272 bike. Also first time on the pedal bike, Bryson Clark. Out of Pecatonica, Illinois, your 42 bike. They call her Ellie Eleanor Mack. And last but not least, out of Rockton, Illinois, in your 200 bike, make some noise for Theo Weagle. Well, yeah, 5 and under novice main events. Here we go. Well, yeah, gate comes crashing down, guys. 2 of these riders, first time ever on the pedal bike. Oh, yeah. I think that's Weagle. Oh, getting a little sideways, jumping out front in a hurry. I see some boosted colors creeping in on that top spot. Here we go, headed into Bermzilla. Taking that high line up there in Bermzilla. They don't know. They're just trying to go fast. 55 out there, Sunshine St. Vincent on the top spot, 210 bike. Oh, 210 on the inside. Oh, look out. New rider taking over that lead spot. That's his real hair growing out of there, folks. I think that's Theo Weagle out there getting things done in the top spot. Look at them bumper cars out there. Left to right and back again. Oh, yeah, in and out of that final turn. 2 riders, guys, first time ever on the pedal bike here in the main events. Yeah, coming down that back straightaway. 270 bike, that's Landon St. Clair on the top spot. St. Clair with the hair coming back this way. He's going to get the big win here in 5 and under novice. Landon St. Clair. Looking like the 42 bike. Ellie Mack going to hold on to the 2. The 313 Iris Whitlow. 76 of Jet Jones. And Sunshine St. Vincent. Great job, 5 and under novice. Nice work. Now 6 novice out there in Moto 20. Bross, Tingham, Foster, Wynn, Nayland, Whitlow. Well, yeah, it's got to be Wynn out front right now. Saucy, Brossy on that 2 spot. Got the 189 out there in that 3. That's got to be Arlo. Foster sitting on the bubble in the 3 spot. Single file, they go down that 3rd straightaway. Wynn out front right now. Bross trying to reel him in on that 2 spot. Battle's going to be for 3. Oh, new rider trying to take over that 3 spot, getting a little sideways, but he saved it. Foster moves back to the 4 spot. He's going to try to take that 3 back. Here we go. Win coming on through with a big win here in 6 novice. Bross going to get a 2. Well, yeah, a lot of these riders aging up to the 6-year-olds. Looks like the 192, 26, 189, 531. A lot of those riders just turned 6 too, so they just aged up to the older class. Nice job, 6 novice. 7 novice out there, Lance, Macias, Newton. In and out of that first turn, coming on the 2 straightaway. Let's see who's got the whole shot out there. Got to be 306 bike. Oh, yeah, Kane Macias. Macias on the top spot. Lance out there in the 2. Single file. They go down that 3 straight. Heading into the final turn. Well, yeah, everybody that didn't make it out here today, all the regulars, Tom Beard, Eric Pearson, DJ Dan. I know you're all watching the live feed. Missing you guys out here. Oh, we got a battle brewing up here in the back straightaway. Heading towards the line. Back this way towards the stripe. We're 3 wide. Here we go. 215 bike's going to get it done. Conrad Newton gets it done in the top spot. Trophy cards, a 306 bike got the 2 out there, and the 239 got the 3. Big win out of Conrad Newton on the 215 bike. Wow, third to first, just like that. 8 novice, 22 coming back this way. We got Gold Cup colors out front. It's got to be Ansley Michelson. Michelson going to get a win here in 8 novice. 33 bike, Meow Meow Simmons. She's going to get a 2 out there. And Renly Tubbs, 262 bike. Renly, how's that wind? How's that wind today? He's a little guy. That's a tough one for him. 9 novice out there, 23, O'Leary, Roby, Kadia, Hood, Rodriguez, Bale, Wodarchik. Oh, yeah, we got a battle going on in the back spot here. Guys, John Roby, shout out to John Roby. His first main ever out here, second race, and he's in the mains. Nice job, John-O. Oh, yeah, the 197 bike. Peyton Kadia taking a win, 249, 156. 143, the 28 of Bales coming on through. The battle's still in the back. Oh, Roby trying to make a move back there. 278 bike. JP O'Leary and Roby racing out there. Alice, he knows what he's doing. He knows what's going on. Ted Novice on the track right now, main moto 24. Tim Hinderleiter Williams. Oh, yeah, it's got to be the 217 bike. Zayden Williams. Williams out front right now, coming down that 3 straightaway. It's got to be Bella Tim in the 2 spot in the State 5 bike. Hinderleiter on the 12 bike in the 3. Heading down that 3rd straightaway into the final turn. Zayden Williams on his way to intermediate. How many wins does he have now? Zayden Williams, the phenom, getting it done one more time in the 217 bike with a win here. The State 5 Bella Tim's going to take a 2 in the 12. Mallory Hinderleiter with a 3 out of Moto 24. Oh, 25 on the track right now. Here we go. 11 novice, Max, Wayne, Wick, Reuter, Permittin. We got a bar-to-bar battle going on up front. Kegels, Midwest Militia. Oh, Wick in the inside. Wick's got Swain. Right there, the 2 spot trying to take it away. Here we go. Across the line into the stripe. Wick, Swain. Wick's going to get the win out there. Swain with a 243 bike. 181 and 534. Oh, yeah, main moto 26, 13 novice out there. Kadia, Manley, Nelson. Not a total points race. All 3 riders qualified to get here. Coming down that 2 straightaway, that's got to be the 160 bike out front right now. Mackay, Manley, Avery Nelson in that 2 spot. We got Trenton Kadia. Nelson and Kadia on the moto sheets, Jake. Man, where does the time go? Where does it go? In and out of that final turn, Mackay, Manley, the 160 bike. The battles for 2 and 3 back there with Kadia and Nelson. Oh, yeah, they're bar to bar. Here we go. 160 bike of Manley gets the win. Looking like a drag race for the 2 and the 3. The 41 bike got it done. Nelson taking the 2, Kadia. Nice, good, clean drag racing right there. Nice race. Nelson with a 2, Kadia with a 3 out of 26, 27 out there. 15 novice. Bungie, Velarde, Crane, and Bruner. Oh, it's got to be Crane. Bringing it back this way, got the 157 bike on the 2 spot. Crane going to get the win, 157. And Bruner with a 2, 145. Velarde with a 3. And Bungie with a 4. We got a couple riders off the track, but they're okay and laughing about it. You guys got a little love for them? Man. 26-35 novice out there. Heater, 28 Bloom, Tubbs, Russell, Whidbey, James, Roby, Russell, and Perkins. All right, they're back. Back in action, moving forward. Todd Tubbs with the win. Todd looking good out there. Todd Tubbs bringing home the win. Roby got a 2nd out there. James with a 3. We're still racing. 267 in the 25. 267 of Colin Russell. Whidbey. Blooms in there. We're still racing in the back. Perkins coming back this way with, I believe, Josh Russell on that 266 bike. And they're going to pedal it on through. Man, 26-35 novice was no joke today. Whew. 46-50 out there right now. Dossier, Hanson, Barnes, main moto 29. Oh, look out. Oh, Ryder taking that low line, taking over the lead, coming on that 3 straightaway. They're bar to bar, setting it up for the back straight. Here we go. In and out of that final turn. And headed down that back straightaway. Who's it going to be here in 46-50 novice, looking for the big win here. And it's going to go to the 6 93 at JT Barnes coming on through with a win. The 720, Christopher Hansen, he'll get a 2 out there. And Dossier 536 will get a 3 out of Main Moto 29. Main Moto 30 out there, 6 intermediate. Oh, Gold Cup 1 on the inside. Gold Cup 1's going to move into that top spot, guys. Hudson, Rogers, all tied up, 3 points each. Anybody's race out there in this one. Connor Mack in the 156. He's got a couple of 3s there, so it looks like he'll get the 3rd place either way. But right now the battle's between Rogers, Hudson, tied up with 3 points each. Coming down that back straightaway. Factory Sundance Colors. Oh, yeah, Gold Cup 1. Madman Max making it happen out there. Rogers on that 2 spot. Mack will get a 3 out of Main Moto 30. Main Moto 31, 7 intermediate. Dempsey, Hudson, Blakely, Rogers, Bauer, Lakota, and St. Vincent. Hey, Roby, you got another racer on your hands. He had race pace. I confirmed it from the tower. Coming down that back straightaway, Main Moto 31, I'm seeing a red Rock number 1 plate. Kevin Hudson, big win coming on through with a red Rock 1, looking like the 18 bike, 175, 1380, 115, 14. 8 intermediate on the track right now. Looks like the Gap Man's got a pair of aces, a bits. Got a couple of 2s out there. Chucky Moore, a couple of 3s. Oh, look at the Gap Man throwing on the blinker. He knows what's going on out here at the Rock. Wallace moves up to that top spot with a whole shot. Around the tower turn we go. The Gold Cup 2 out there. A bits on that 2 spot and headed down the 3 straightaway. That's how it's been all afternoon here. Wallace, a bits, Moore, 1, 2, 3 is what we've had. And it looks like we're going to have it one more time here. The Gap Man's what's he playing? What instrument does he play? Oh, it's Jace. Oh, trumpet. Jace Wallace looking for a trumpet national anthem out here in the next couple weeks. He's practicing right now. So Wallace, he got the win out there. A bit's got a 2 and Moore got a 3 in Main Moto 32. Main Moto 33 out there, 9 intermediate, looking at Porter, Christensen, and Barnes. We got to get Rocket Ray out here with like a 46-piece symphony. That would be awesome. DJ Dan has to mic up the whole thing. 79 coming back this way. Action Jackson Porter going to get the win out there. Looking like the 8 bike. Christensen will take a 2, and Barnes on the 21 bike will get a 3. Out of Main Moto 33. Oh, here we go. 11 out there. Main Moto 34. Rob Wick, Ferry Dawson, Brennan Wallace, and Geiger Tingham. Well, headed down that 3 straightaway. Battles going on up front there. Battles going on all over the place. The Wild Man trying to hold on to that podium 3 as we bring it back this way to the tower, the 141. The Phenom Miles Dawson going to get the win. The State 5 with the 2, 116, 65, 16, 54, 37 out of Main Moto 34. Main Moto 35 out there, 12 intermediate. Christensen, Myers, and Lane. Heading down that first straightaway, it's got to be Easton Myers in your State 5, looking for the whole shot. He's got a pair of aces out here, and this one will seal the deal in the win for Easton Myers. Coming down that 2 straightaway, Hawk Lane out there in the 2 spot, 45 bike of Christensen on the 3. Oh, yeah, this one's had the same results all 3 times around. So looks like Easton Myers, your State 5, he's going to get the win out there. Hawk Lane on the 58 will get a 2. And Bowden Christensen on the 45 will take a 3 out of Main Moto 35, 12 inner. Main Moto 36, 13 inner. All tied up, guys, with Norris and Bale. Yeah, buddy. Bale, 80 bike. Got things going his way right now, but Norris right there in the 2. I don't know what it says on the back of his jersey, but it just says fart in big letters. It might be an acronym. It might not be. Coming down that back straightaway. Oh, yeah, all tied up, 3 points each. Looking like the 80 bike, Bale. Bale going to get the win out there. The 150 bike of Norris going to get a 2, and the 20 bike, Scaduto with a 3 out of Main Moto 36. Main Moto 37 out there, 14 inner. Suter, Milky Jr., Barnes, Espinoza, and Rivera. Oh, yeah, heading down that 3 straightaway. In and out of the final turn, we got Kegel's Colors out there in the 2 spot. And coming back this way to the tower, the 34 bike, Hot Sauce Espinoza, going to get the win out there. The 9 bike, 37, 1 and 15 Out of main moto 37, main moto 38, 15 inner. Klatt, English, Niesman. Heading down that 2 straightaway. Not a total points race out there. What you see is what you're going to get here. Mac Daddy Matty. Here we go. Main event time with Foster up front. We're waiting for it. We're waiting for the show. Can't wait. Waiting for Monday morning. And Foster's going to be all over Scududo Monday morning after today. Coming back this way, the 110, Mason Niesman. He's going to get the win out there in 15 intermediate. The 1 bike, Bluebird English will take a 2 and the 4. Madison Klatt with a 3 out there, main moto 38. Main moto 39, 16 inner. Oh, lost one there on the 2 straightaway. We'll get them checked out. Wick, Fennessy, Craig, and Tebessing. I think that might have been... I think that's Flying Kai out there. Coming on that back straightaway, the 19, track champ 19, Tebessing. He's going to get a win out there. Looks like the Postman with a 2. And the Con Man with a 3. And we got Flying Kai out there getting her checked out. Man, a lot of good racing. Guys, I need a little love out there for Flying Kai. Kylie Craig, and she's back up. That's one of the sweetest racers out here you'll meet. Looks like she's going to try to get it back to the pedals here. Tough break out there. She's going to finish out strong. Let her hear it one more time out there, folks. Give her some love. Man, tough break out there. Man, these intermediate main events are no joke out here. Well, yeah, main moto 40 on the track right now. 17, 20 intermediate stacked up out here in this one. Lang, Arrington, Flood, Albright, Utzinger, and Bennett. Let's see who's got the whole shot out there. Rockford Rippers colors. Hayden Arrington, track champ 7. Coming around that 2 turn. That's got to be the 385 bike on the 2 spot out there. That's Christian Albright. Albright trying to hold on to the 2 as we head down that 3 straightaway. Right now it's all Hayden Arrington, Rockford Rippers colors, and your track champ 7. Coming down that back straightaway, Arrington. He's going to hold on to the win here. 385 bike. Albright's going to bring it on in. Ooh, for a sideways 260 bike. Taking that 3, Antonio Flood. Gates down 41 on the track right now. 26-35 enter. Arrington, Swinbank, and Lambert. Oh, yeah. Swinbank out front right now. He's got the whole shot. Heading into turn 1. Oh, yeah, Arrington going upstairs over there. Turn 2. Lambert on the 3, coming on that 3 straightaway. Right now it's all Brandon Swinbank, 180 bike. South Beloit, Illinois. He's cruising on down that back straightaway for the win here in 26-35 inner. Swinbank. The 111 bike, Arrington, and Adam Lambert. Those goggles. I can check and see if I got anything in my teeth in those goggles. Yeah, that's 3640 in or out there. Main moto 42, Farnham, Schroba, Moore. Oh, yeah, I think that's Farnham out front right now. Schroba in that 2 spot. Moore sitting 3 as we head down that 3 straightaway into the final turn. Coming back this way. 337 bike, Charles Farnham. He's going to look at the win here. Here comes Schroba charging at the line. Schroba, 133 is Schroba. I think he got it done. Schroba with the win out there. Wow, 337 of Farnham with a 2. Moore got a 3. Somebody get that man a Gatorade. I am saying. 51-55 enter coming back this way. 43, looks like the 11 bike. Fred Bertram Jr. is going to get the win. 100 bike, Stephen Albright's going to get the 2. The 73, Pulaski with a 3. And the 205, Takanaga with a 4 out there. Main moto 43. Guys, it doesn't get any better than BMX. I'm telling you right now, that back straightaway doesn't get any better than BMX. I know y'all agree or you wouldn't be here. 8 girls expert out there, main moto 44, all tied up with Sunshine and Henderson, and here they go, setting it up for a drag race down that back straightaway. Oh, yeah, Sunshine trying to get it. Henderson right there in the 2, Sunshine on the gas. Gold Cup 3. Sunshine Walgren's going to get the win out there, the 1 bike. Flora Henderson with a 2. And let's see how upset Rainbows is about the 3 out there. Not at all. She is having the time of her life out there. You don't even understand how much of an inspiration you are to all of us out here, Rainbows. Oh, yeah, main moto 45, 11 girls expert, Craig and Shanahan and Rob coming down that back straightaway. Shanahan, nag 6. She's going to get the win out there. Looks like the 8 bike. Brianna Robb will get a 2. And Chunky Face Cragen, also been known to do a little smiling in her day. Yeah, also been known. She's always got a smile on as well. Also a big inspiration out here to myself and many others. 15, 16 girls expert out there. Main moto 46, Teresa Adloff, Gifford, Mika Manahano, and Von Holzen. Coming down that back straightaway, the World 6. Kaylee Ceresa is going to get the win. Meekum with a 2. The Nag 7, 11, 5, and H. And Gatestown moving on into the expert territory. Main moto 47, Ike Henderson and Hansen. So this one, guys, is all tied up 3 ways with 4 points. Oh, yeah, it's got to be Dex Ike out there. Your Nag 18, he's got the whole shot coming on that 2 straightaway. Again, all tied up, 4 points per rider. Coming on that 3 straightaway. Guys, be on the lookout. All of today's photos, I'm sure, will be shared later. We'll post up a link somewhere. Coming on that back straightaway, Ike trying to hold on to the win. Hansen trying to hold on to that 2. Nag 18, Dex Ike going to get the win here. The 4 bike's going to get a 2. 3 bike of Henderson, a close 3. Out of main moto 47, main moto 48 out there right now. All tied up, guys. Shanahan and Hinderleiter, 3 points each. The Rocket Imormino, he's got a pair of 3s. Oh, yeah, coming down that back straightaway. Hinderleiter, I think he's out front right now on your 25 bike. He's going to get a win. Hinderleiter with a win. I think the Nag 10 is going to get the 2 and the 5 the 3. And the overall win going to the 25, Lil Wade Hinderleiter. Nice job, Wade. 8 expert on the track right now. Main moto 49 looking like Brookeneer. And Denson. Oh, we got the Hunter back out here. So coming back this way, the 11 bike's going to get that low point. The Hunter, I think, is going to get the overall 3. And Denson, overall 2nd place. So trophy cards, 22 bike gets the overall 2nd place. 22 bike, overall 2nd place. The Cookie Man got the win in the 11. 9 expert, 50, Teague, Thompson, Cox, Shanahan, a bit, Sullivan, and Blakely coming back this way in a hurry. Bar to bar style, cross the line to the stripe. Nag 2, 7-12. Nag 2 gets the win. The World 7 takes the 2, and the 12. Thompson got the 3 out there in main moto 50. Main moto 51, 10 expert, Hoover, Bauer, Imormino, Williams, and Pearson. Oh, yeah, headed up and over that. Step up and into Bermzilla. Let's see who's got the whole shot out there. Man, look at that. Carvin Lowe out there. It's got to be the Pitbull, Imormino on the top spot. 2 bike of Pearson out there with a 2. Oh, yeah, headed down that 3 straightaway. Right now, the Pitbull, Mason Imormino. Factory Mangler colors on the top spot as we head in and out of that final turn. Pearson. And shout out to the Pearson family, always here, all the way from Chicago, Illinois, always here racing with us. The 1 bike, Imormino gets the win. Pearson with a 2, the 34, 167, and State 1. So Sage Hoover here from Madison, Wisconsin. Again, I can't say it enough. Shout out to all the families driving in. We've got a lot of different states out at the Rock today. There was a South Dakota and a New Mexico or Alabama. So shout out to all the families from traveling in from out of town. Thank you guys for coming and racing the Rock with us. 11 expert, 52, Klatt, Michelson, Ferry, Cartwright, Schwartz, and Brookeneer. Lost somebody on that 2nd straightaway. We'll get him checked out there. Coming back this way, the World 4. The Z-Man, Brookeneer is going to get the win out there. The Gold Cup 2 of Michelson. 6 bike of Ferry. 31 bike, Haas, Cartwright. 10 of Klatt. And I think that's Cole Schwartz there in the 23. We're getting him checked out. You guys want to do me a favor? How about a little love for a Rockford BMX track crew out there? Keeping everybody safe and moving forward. These guys run around all day hustling, keeping us moving. So shout out to the Rockford BMX track crew. If you see somebody that was an official today, tell them thanks. 12 expert out there right now. Main Moto 53, Ceresa, Lawrence, Nayland, and Rocket Ray. Oh, yeah, Rocket Ray doing a little shopping in that 2 spot, setting it up for the back straightaway. Oh, here we go. Did he go high? Did he go low? I don't know. Here we go. Across the line to the stripe. Rocket Ray getting the win out there. 44 bike with a 2. That's Nayland. 3 bike of Lawrence with a 3. And Jake Ceresa. What a move on that back straightaway by my man Rocket Ray. 13 expert, 54 Wettendorf, Imormino, Manuel, Larson, Gray. Oh, yeah, it's got to be the Nag 14. The thrill out there. 56 bike of the Jaguar. In the 2 spot, coming down that 3 straightaway, Wettendorf. Looks like he's got things going his way. Fly zone style as we come down that back straightaway, the Nag 14. Wettendorf, he's going to get the win out there, the 56 bike. The Jaguar, he's going to get the 2. Podium 3, he's going to go to the State 6. LC Gray, the State 6, taking the podium 3. 14 expert out there, main Moto 55, Miller, Beard, Ramirez, Zarate. Around that second turn we go and headed down the 3 straightaway. I think that's Beard on the top spot. Heading into that final turn, Beard got things going his way out front. Oh, little man Ramirez out there trying to hold on to that podium 3. So we bring it on back this way. Beard on the 6 bike. Beard's going to get the win. 11 bike of Miller time will take the 2. Ramirez will get a 3 out there, and Zarate a 4. 15 expert out there. Imormino, Lakota, Powers, Takanaga. It's got to be the locomotive Lakota out there in the top spot. Your 13 bike. Around that second turn we go and headed down the 3 straightaway. Lakota. Well, this guy's another one of those guys out there doesn't lose many laps. Lakota coming back this way. He's going to get the win here in 15 expert. Battles for 2. The 27 in the L bike. 27 bike of Powers. I think he got it. The L bike of Takanaga with a 3. So trophy cards, 27 got the 2. L bike got the 3 out there in main Moto 56. .57 out there, 16 expert. Looks like the Missile's got a couple low points. Hey, Cole Schwartz, we're sending you some love from the tower, buddy. Feel better. Gold Cup 3 coming in a hurry. That's King. He's going to get the win out there. 42 of Schroba will take a 2. The 20 bike of the Dominator. Weber, he'll get a overall 2. So trophy cards. Overall win goes to the Missile. Mason King. Overall second went to the 20 bike. Overall third, the 42. So again, Gold Cup 3, 20, 42. 58 out there, 21, 25 expert. Bassage coming back this way with the win. Looks like the 57 of Fortner will get a 2 out there, and Beard will take a 3. Oh, yeah, 41, 45 expert. Street, Foster, Gary. Oh, Gary trying to take that low line into turn 2. Foster back to the top spot. Gary giving him a run out there in the 2 spot. Mac Daddy, Matty out there in the 3 as we head into that final turn. Foster coming back this way. Gary's going to shut it down. Street going to try to get him on the last straightaway. Foster taking a big win here. Mac Daddy, Matty with a 2 and Gary with a 3. Nice race out there, and 21-25 expert. 41-45. I'm sorry, 51-55, Hiltz, Melton, Rundle. Oh, the mayor! Whoo! Melton out there with a low line. He moves in the top spot. Don't count out Smoking Joe, trying to get him back down this 3rd straightaway. Rockford, where are we at for the mayor? Here we go. Melton on the inside, Smoking Joe on the outside. Trying to get him back down that back straightaway. Melton, Hiltz, 1 and 2. Coming back this way to the tower. Melton gonna get it done. Hiltz with a 2, Rundle a 3. Guys, that was a solid Sunday of racing at the Rock if I ever saw one. Thanks so much, guys, for coming out. Wednesday night, we'll be back racing this week under the lights. Wednesday night, teams stand by for team points. And get those team sheets down here. Again, I'm going to say it one more time. Shout out to Jake and the Rockford BMX track crew for getting this track excellent today. Fast and smooth and dialed in for week number 2 at the Rock. Thanks, Jake, Kai, Martin, Mark, everybody that got out here and got some work done this week. Hey, Mercedes. Watch out for the geese.
Midwest Militia.
They'll bite you.
All these. Oh yeah, but Tina and Tom's their team. What's their
Kegel's Bike Shop waiting on team sheet from you guys.
Mind if I borrow that my
Again, Kegel's Bike Shop waiting on some. Here comes Stephanie Whidbey. 725 points. Wow.
I noticed it in the way you.
Hey, Jake, I think your microphone's on.
Last week. I'm just going to train.
All right, teams, listen up. Fifth place with 25 points, Rockford Rippers. Fourth place, 26 points, Boosted BMX. Podium 3 with 27 points, Midwest Militia. On the 2 spot, 28 points, Kegel's Bike Shop. And on top with 30 points, Fly Zone. Thanks, guys. We'll see y'all Wednesday night.